The Tragedy of Macbeth by William Shakespeare. Act 1, Scene 1. A desert place. Thunder and lightning enter three witches. First witch. When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? Second witch. When the hullabaloo is done, when the battle is lost and won. Third witch. That will be ere the set of sun. First witch. Where the place? Second witch. Upon the heath. Third witch. There to meet with Macbeth. First witch. I come, Grey Malkin. Second witch. Paddock calls. Third witch. Anon. All. Fair is fall and fall is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air. Exeunt. Scene 2. A camp near Force. Alarm within. Enter Duncan, Malcolm, Donalbain, Lennox, with attendants meeting a bleeding surgeon. Duncan. What bloody man is that? He can report as seemeth by his plight of the revolt, the newest state. Malcolm. This is the sergeant who like a good and hardy soldier fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend, say to the king the knowledge of the broil, as thou didst leave it. Sergeant, doubtful it stood, as two spent swimmers that do cling together and chalk their art, the merciless MacDonald worthy to bear a bell, for to that the multiplying villainies of nature do swarm upon him, from the western isles of kerns and gallowglasses is supplied, and fortune on his damned quarrel smiling, short like a rebel's whore, but all's too weak for brave Macbeth, well he deserves that name. Disdaining fortune with his brandished steel, which smoked with bloody execution, like Valor's minion carved out his passage till he faced the slave, which ne'er shook hands nor bade farewell to him, till he unseamed him from the nave to the chaps and fixed his head upon our battlements. Duncan, O valiant cousin, worthy gentleman! Sergeant, as whence the sun gains his reflection, shipwrecking storms and direful thunders break, so from that spring whence comfort seemed to come, discomfort swells. Mark, King of Scotland, mark. No sooner justice had with valour armed compelled these skipping kerns to trust their heels, but the Norwegian lord surveying vantage, with furbished arms and new supplies of men, began a fresh assault. Duncan, dismayed not this, our captains Macbeth and Banquo. Sergeant, yes, as sparrows, eagles, or the hare, the lion. If I say sooth, I must report they were as cannons overcharged with double cracks, so they doubly redouble strokes upon the foe. Except they meant to bathe in reeking wounds or memorize another Golgotha. I cannot tell, but I am faint. My gashes cry for help. Duncan, so, will thy words become thee as thy wounds? The smack of honour both. Go get him, sergeants. Exit sergeant, attended. Who comes here? Enter Ross. Malcolm, the worthy Thane of Ross. Lennox, what a haste looks through his eyes, so should he look, that seems to speak things strange. Ross, God save the king. Duncan, whence camest thou, worthy Thane? Ross, from five great kings with the Norwegian banners ploughed the sky and fan our people cold. Norway himself with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict, till that Bellona's bridegroom, lapped in proof, confronted him with self-comparisons, point against point, rebellious, arm against arm, curbing his lavish spirit, and to conclude, the victory fell on us. Duncan, great happiness. Ross, that now Sweno, the Norway's king, craves composition, nor would we deign him burial of his men, till he dispersed at St. Combs in $10,000 to our general use. Duncan, no more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom in trust. Go pronounce his present death, and with his former title greet Macbeth. Ross, I will see it done. Duncan, what he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won. Exeunt.